downtown Minneapolis. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Primetime. On the Tampa sideline, a look at the Buccaneers head coach. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but a really tough task here. Across from him, his counterpart from the Vikings. His guys fired up, the #1 seed, trying to see this thing through and get to the Super Bowl. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
Playoff football always brings a different level of energy, Mike, and now here you are on the road, NFC Championship game. You understand this home crowd, they are going to be on their feet. They've been looking forward to this day for weeks, so get off to a good start, operate the system, get in and out of the huddle. Sometimes it's the team that settles in the quickest that ends up having the best success throughout the rest of the game.
Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
These are the type of games, Mike, where you can become a legend, not only for your franchise, but to the entire city. His play throughout the year has helped them get to the point where the NFC Championship is taking place in their stadium. If he's able to continue to play at that high level over these next 4 quarters, this team's going to have a real shot to end the weekend as NFC champions. And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. We'll run the draw with Genty. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a 1st down.
15 yards on the play. And the Vikings, 1st down.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
4 yards. That's another.
Here's a handoff to Genty. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Down at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's McCarthy. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And that's the 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, This defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game is started, he could be in for a big day.
On second down, here's McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Dante Thornton was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down?
And he is stopped. That's the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bucs offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll step up and run this.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. Fair catch. Taken. And they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Vikings offense are now ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. They'll run, and this is Amarian Hampton. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw, it's McCarthy. This one caught by Felton. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Run right at the gut with Genty. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Minnesota.
Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of a yard.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
He's got a man. That's Felton. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
22 yards.
It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Throw once more. Here's McCarthy.
33-yard line.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Trey Greenlaw. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Bucs offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. They'll send a man in motion left. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
They'll go play action with Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Complete to
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1 quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
a bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding him to just a short gain.
And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4.
taken down at the 43-yard line.
It's third and 4.
Brings up third and 4.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Complete to Cade Otten. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet. But the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz. How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
It's a gain of 9.
The throw is Nix. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! His first catch of this NFC Championship game. Good enough for a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
Throwing is Nix. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Chase McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Piece of field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. Open man downfield is Loveless. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
34 yards.
A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. He'll get this off to Genty. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. A very quick throw there, but he's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Jacob Parrish on the coverage.
To the air once more is McCarthy. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one will be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
A 2-yard loss.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Johnson now to return. The Buccaneers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Bucky Irving.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, Put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's a loss
2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
Now McCarthy. Back to the right. Caught by Sanders. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Vikings first down.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
They'll run with Gentry. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Minnesota. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an aggressive play running the catch.
Rikers good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out in front 13-3.
13. Buccaneers 3.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready to see what they can do. They're in a 10-point hole. It's 13-3 as this drive starts with first down. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Vikings offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
17 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He'll find Kinetik at the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up second.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Third and a yard. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This, from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy.
J.J. McCarthy sacked.
After allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, I got him, man, I got him.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Malachi starts there for the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 5. Here's McCarthy. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Third down.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he is going to have the Vikings first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A run. Genty. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Elijah Kinetik in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. He'll try, and he's in! J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. No chance at all. He'll go down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. They'll look underneath here for Irving. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. That one thrown behind his target. And it'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Jackson Hill on the coverage.
Slot man in motion left. 2nd down. Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got his man right side. It's complete.
And
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Mikey Sainristil that time makes the play. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. Get this complete right side to Ottens. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Nix going to throw for it. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
not fun here. 3rd and a lot. The motion man is Nakua. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Here's 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd
now
and
McCarthy. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. On for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Buccaneers 6.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Nix now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. On second down, it's Nix. A short one there to Cotton. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A 7-yard gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down.
Swing this out wide to Irvin. No chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Nix. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete.
The coverage by Daxton Hill.
Nix going to throw again on 2nd down. That is caught at the 3. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
24 yards. That's another Buccaneers.
Irvin will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there. Go for 2.
2-point conversion.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing is Nix. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Vikings 29. Buccaneers 14.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for number 88, incomplete. Tariq Woolen on the coverage.
On the ground, it's Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
46 yards.
A big play for Minnesota.
First down.
Pick up of 46 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up now. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
Up with 3. brings up 2nd and 7. Tampa 21-yard line.
Finally, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
To the air once more is McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Riker now to add the extra point. He gets it to go. The Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Buccaneers 14. Will Reichard
out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side, he's got Ibuka. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka.
Back to throw is Nix. That's hauled in on the left line to do it. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Yeah, Nix going to look to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buccaneers.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Second down. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
Here's Nix to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play.
The Vikings offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. On the ground, Hampton. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So third down coming up. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10
First and
at the
10.
33-yard line.
A run. This is Hampton. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Back to crown the NFC champion. After this, second down, they need 7. On the handoff, this is Genty. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go again with Genty. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Zach's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind him.
In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. So, a win here for the Vikings. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy, champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.